Welcome back to the Rules of Engagement. We're now in the Q&A section. And just a little reminder there, you know, if I don't answer your question, it's not because I hate you or anything. What most likely happens is, of course, I could have missed it. You know, I only have a few seconds during the commercial break to try to dig up what questions I have. But if I miss your question, I'll actually probably realize it. I'll find it on Twitter later, and I'll answer it on the next episode. So if you don't hear your question, stay tuned for next episode. If you can't be around for the next episode, youtube.com/officialmlgsc2. Rules of Engagement, of course, is always there, and it's broken up into parts. If you just want the Q&A, jump to part number 4 of that daily episode. So today, of course, I have a question from Adam Contini. And he says, why didn't Innovation spend the money for those bunkers on more Marines? So there's kind of two ways to think about this. The first is you can just run through the analysis. Okay, you know, 2 Marines for each bunker. That's 110 life in Marines, assuming combat shields, versus 400 in a bunker. The bunker's tankier than the Marines are, right? But Marines do damage, so it's not super clear. The bunker's probably slightly better straight-on fight, but if you don't have the bunker, you can micro more, you can kite more, and so the bunker is not always obviously much better than 2 Marines. But the real reason that you don't have to worry about that analysis at all is because the bunker could not have been 2 Marines, right? Innovation's not Protoss. He can't have 100 minerals he mines instantly warp in. Or even if he was, he'd have to have an extra barracks. Without the warp-ins, he mines 100 minerals. He can either queue up 2 more Marines, or even if he had an extra barracks, build 2 more Marines. And those would build in 25 seconds. Then they'd be up to support the attack another 25 seconds after that or so. And it'd be a full minute before you see the effect of that money. But the bunker, as soon as he has 100 minerals, the SCV's right there with the attack. Boom, builds a bunker. It's instant power. It's basically like a warp-in. So it couldn't have been Marines to support him at that actual point, at that exact moment in time. This wraps up this episode of Rules of Engagement. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, stay tuned. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, is our WCS content. And, of course, right after that, another episode of Rules of Engagement. See you tomorrow.